Hey YouTube, this is Sesame3456, and today I'm going to do my impressions of 3DS. So I've had my 3DS for about a week now, and I'm liking it. It's what I was wanting. I originally wanted one when they first came out, but they didn't really have that good of a software lineup. Not good enough for me to buy one. And I did like some of the titles they had to offer, but it just wasn't enough for me to actually go out and buy one. I still have a DS that slightly worked, so that was good enough for me until they started releasing some better titles that would make me want to buy it. But yeah, I've had mine for about a week. I've been playing Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, which is a great title. I wanted to play the original growing up, but I never got around to it. And now that I get to play it, it's a great game. It's definitely really difficult. I've been having to use a walkthrough, to be honest. But even having to use a walkthrough, it's still fun. Like, it's a great game. It really is. The soundtrack is incredible. The gameplay is incredible. Everything is awesome about that game. So I recommend getting that. Yeah. So the 3D effect. The 3D effect in a room with light or outside can be really hard on the eyes. It strains my eyes, and it's really irritating to look at. And if you have a 3D all the way up, a slight bump of the system completely loses the 3D effect. Like, you have to have it completely in one position the entire time. You can't move it. So I usually have mine about a little below half, so that way I can at least have a little bit of movement, because no one's going to be perfectly still when playing a video game. So even then, 3D effect is good. But and anytime I've ever used the 3D effect, it's still been hard on my eyes. And then I heard on YouTube that that some people were trying it with the lights turned off, and then that actually made it easier for them to view, and it made the 3D effect better. So I tried doing that. It was really late at night. I had nothing to do. So I turned off all the lights, closed my doors in my room, and it was pitch black in my room. And then I turned it on, and it was great. It was really awesome. I really liked the 3D effect in the dark. If you're going to play it, I would suggest doing it in the dark. Otherwise, have it a little bit below, like a medium or below, or not at all. But even I like the 3DS, not for the 3D effect. I mean, that was why a lot of people started buying it, was because it was in 3D. And that's really not why you should buy one. You should buy one because the graphics is way improved, and it's capable of so much better games than the original DS, and it's backwards compatible with old DS games, so you're not really losing out on any of the games that you want to play, and you get a lot of improved ones like Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil, Zelda Ocarina of Time, the new Animal Crossing game coming out, just games that can offer more. It's a much better system. And I even transferred over all my DSiWare, my old DSi to my 3DS. That took me a little bit of time. That's because I didn't have it on a very good signal, but it's not really that difficult. You just go to the DSi on your DSi, you go to the DS download shop, and you download the 3DS transfer app. It's under the free section, and yeah, you one by one you pick the app that you want to transfer over, and it transfers it over. You see a bunch of little Pikmin running across the screen, and they grab it, and they pull it over into the other screen, and then it transfers in the form of a gift, and you wrap that on your 3DS, and then you have it. And the only downside is it gets rid of your save data, so if that's a big deal for you, then, I mean, it's not a big deal for me. I want my old DSiWare on my 3DS, because my DSi doesn't work anymore, so I wasn't that heartbroken over losing any save data, and I can always just redo it. The 3DS itself, I've loved everything about it. The eShop is actually a really great feature. I mean, it's a major step up from the DSi shop. I like how they have demos now, and they have like full titles, and I like the fact that you can download the entire full game, retail games, straight to your DS, and you don't even have to go to the store anymore, which is a really nice feature. I like that they have videos now on there, so you can watch a trailer of whatever it is that you are interested in buying. They have a new thing called DS Video, and they always have like just videos about Nintendo on there, so that's really nice. And I like how they have Netflix now. That's a major step up for the DS platforms. I didn't really think they would ever do that, but it's awesome. And it's not the best quality, I will admit, but I've tried it, and it's still enjoyable. I mean, I get better quality on my phone, but I mean, it's there, it's nice for, I'd say, it's So, yeah, I would definitely recommend the 3DS. I wouldn't bother buying any of the old ones. For people who think it's cheaper, yeah, it's cheaper, but save the money, and it's definitely worth buying the 3DS. It's a lot better. It's a major improvement. Nintendo really hit the mark on this one, and I'm really excited to see the future games that are coming out. I'm definitely getting Animal Crossing the day it comes out. If they have if they have a midnight release for that, I will go to the midnight release because I'm a major fan of the Animal Crossing series. So I'll be doing a review on that. If you guys want to see footage of that, I will also do that as well. So leave me comments before that comes out so I can know if you want to see the opening of it and like the first 20 minutes of it or what you want to see on that. I'm also going to be adding an Animal Crossing video here in about maybe like an hour or so because I watched a lot of footage because it recently released in Japan. And so I'm going to be telling you all the new features on it, and there are some great features on that, guys. So yeah, I would give it a full 10 out of 10 for the 3DS. I'm a big fan of it, and I always loved Nintendo's handhelds. I grew up on the original Game Boy Black and White, got the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance SP, the original DS Fat, got DS Lite, DSi, and now 3DS. And I'm really happy about it. The Virtual Console on there is awesome. Being able to download N64 game, or not N64, Super NES and Game Boy Color games, and thank you, Nintendo. I'm definitely very happy with my purchase. Keep up the good work. Alright, guys. Comment on this video, like it if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more about video games or Androids or anything really. If you have requests on Android app reviews, iOS app reviews, DS games, Xbox 360, just ask and I'll be happy to do it. Alright, cool guys. See you in the next video.